Is Modern Warfare 3 just a $70 upgrade? In today's video, I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion on how the beta went. Was the beta a W? Was the beta an L? We're going to be going through the pros, the cons of the beta to help you guys make your decision when the game finally drops. But let's jump into it. Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. But in today's video, I want to give you guys my honest opinion on the Modern Warfare 3 beta. I know this has been a very hot topic. A lot of people like it. A lot of people did not like it. My honest opinion, I thought the beta was a massive W. I thought what they did and what they've changed from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, I thought was a massive upgrade. Surprisingly, I don't have that much negative things to say about this beta from previous betas. You guys know me. I'm not a big beta person. I actually hate betas. I do not like grinding them. I literally just get on them. I hit the max level and I get off. This beta, I actually did enjoy playing it, but there's two major issues I was dealing with in the entire beta that I really did not like. Again, guys, this is a beta, so a lot of this stuff will probably be fixed. But before we jump in this video, guys, let me know down in the comments, was the beta a W or an L for you guys? Let's jump into it. I want to start this video out by talking about the things I did not like, because there actually is not too many. Most importantly, the biggest issue on PC side was just the packet burst, the inconsistent lobbies, and just the game felt very delayed and very laggy just because of the packet burst. It was very inconsistent. I would go to some games, I would have 20 ping down to 200 ping. Like the ping and just the lobbies and everything on the PC side of things just did not feel smooth at all, simply because of the packet burst. Now again, this is a beta. It'll probably get fixed, so hopefully it gets fixed, because I don't want to deal with packet burst while the game is out. But overall, the beta was a massive W in my end. The second thing I did not like, guys, is the spawns. I think most of the people did not like the spawn. They're super inconsistent, especially on like smaller maps like Rust. I would be on a flag at like A. No one would be in their spawn. There'd be teammates behind me, and I would have an enemy that would spawn directly behind me. But yeah, those are really the only two issues I really have, is the packet burst, the spawns. I'm not a fan of the UI either, but I don't think the UI really is a massive issue when there's more important things to worry about. But yeah, now let's jump into the positive things, because there's a lot. Most importantly, the 16 OG maps. I think them just listening to the community, taking the 16 OG maps, and with Sledgehammer doing a great job in not changing them in any aspect, I thought was a massive W. All of the OG maps we had in the beginning, all the OG maps we had in the beta played identical how they played during Modern Warfare 2. So I'm actually very excited to see how all 16 play. Rust felt amazing. High Rise played exactly how I played in 09. It was a very good feeling to get on old school maps that I knew that were part of my childhood, and they played exactly how they played from 09. And the second thing, guys, is just, I've said this multiple times, this is my biggest pet peeve about Infinite War Call of Duties. We actually have a working minimap. It is a miserable time when we don't have a working minimap. I think most people can agree with it, especially in multiplayer. It is terrible. You don't know where anyone's at, especially with them to bring back these 16 OG maps and bring back a working minimap. It just made the map and the entire gameplay itself flow amazing, and that's what I'm super excited to have, a working minimap and having OG maps that play identical. And the third thing I'm very excited about, guys, is the perks are finally back. I did not like how Modern Warfare 2 did their perk. I thought the perk package and waiting to get your perk, I thought was very stupid. I just want to be able to pick 3 perks and go. I was very scared on how they were going to do the perks, because I thought they were going to mess them up. They didn't. If they're identical, if you guys look on the top right of your screen when you guys are hovering over any sort of gear, it kind of shows you what it is. You have basically SIP rep, you got awareness, you got daddy, you got fast hands, you have like all of those simple basic perks. And the fourth thing I'm very excited about, daddy's a perk. I'm not a fan of daddy being a field upgrade. I just think daddy needs to be a perk. I feel like it's been a perk in every Call of Duty. I don't understand why it was not a perk for so long. So I'm happy that Sledgehammer actually listened and made it a perk itself and not a field upgrade. So I think that's a massive W. And it's a massive W for the search and destroy community that's been asking for this as a perk for years now. So that's a big plus. And the fifth thing I really like, guys, is we have reload canceling coming back and the movement. I don't know why they ever removed reload canceling. I feel like reload canceling and minimap are something that literally have to be in the game. They've been in the game since COD 4. Like, I don't know why they're changing it. But having reload canceling and the movement, it fits this game perfectly. Like, I feel like this movement that they added into Modern Warfare 3 is the perfect movement that we needed for this Call of Duty. I was kind of afraid when they're bringing back movement if they were going to make it like not good or bad. I was hoping that it was going to be kind of in the middle, and I think they nailed the movement perfectly in this game, so I could not be happier. I thought a lot of the weapons were really good. There's a lot of good ARs, there's a lot of good SMGs, there's a pretty good LMGs as well. Like, I was kind of afraid that we're just gonna have an overpowered AR and SMG, but surprisingly there's a lot of good weapons. I sniped a little bit on the beta. The sniping felt great. I used some marksman rifles, some battle rifles, ARs, SMGs, shotguns, the pistols. Like, every gun I used felt balanced. Like, it literally felt like I was using Modern Warfare 2 guns. Now, obviously, there is an ACR in the game that is probably the best gun in the game. It's simply going to be used the most. We haven't had an ACR back, and it's more that nostalgia feel of playing Modern Warfare 3, OG, Modern Warfare 2 maps, and you have the ACR. Like, everyone's going to be running that gun, but there's a lot of good guns in this game that can be usable, so I'm super excited about that. But my favorite thing about this beta, guys, was 150 health. I am a huge fan of 150 health. I know a lot of people do not like the 150 health. To me, having 150 health, this movement, the OG maps, the working mini map, this game felt like an arcade style shooter, and I have not felt like that at all since Black Ops 4. Modern Warfare 19, Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, those games did not feel arcadey at all. Cold War was the closest thing to arcade, but I think Modern Warfare 3 simply feels better and feels more of an old school Call of Duty than Cold War does. Now, with that being said, do I think this Call of Duty is worth $70? To me personally, I think it is. I am going to buy it. I'm not here to sell you guys Call of Duty. You guys can make that decision for yourself. If you guys agree with a lot of the things I said, yeah, why not go out and purchase it? I think this beta was a solid 8 out of 10. This is the best beta I think I have played in the last 5 to 6 years. I thought this beta was really good. I'm actually very excited for this Call of Duty to come out. What were your guys' pros and cons about the beta? And as well, was Modern Warfare 3 a W or an L of a beta? Let me know down in the comments down below. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Baby, but you know I